We're just two friends who love the movies, call each other every morning.
Well, back to the normal days, except instead of a morning, I'm in traffic in the afternoon heading home.
Yeah,
Mitch.
things are different. Things are different. I've been working from home, so
Yeah,
trying to
you
help out with the baby a little longer. And
exactly, and and I've noticed that we've had more conversations in the evening than in the mornings, right?
a little
Lately,
different.
yeah, it
Drinking a
does feel
root beer.
different. It does indeed feel different. Actually, tonight I'm going to try. I can't promise you, but I'm going to try to watch Out of the Past. I know that's one that
Oh
you,
wow!
yeah, I know
Oh wow! Michael
that's
Scott.
one that you've
I noticed
recommended.
a
I
lot of
mean,
people been logging it lately. I guess it's just because it landed on Criterion.
well, it's on HBO Max. I'm
Oh,
sure.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max now. So,
Well, I don't
uh,
think you're gonna be disappointed. I could say that. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed.
yeah, I
Um,
definitely want to catch up on that.
I
Um,
ended up watching another Best Picture winner. Finished up last night.
oh yeah, which one?
The third Best Picture ever. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Nice, nice. That's a great one.
Yeah, so apparently there's been three versions of this, three major versions. One is this one that won Best Picture,
Okay.
and stars, I want to say his name's Ayers. Is it Lou Ayres? I think he's someone that really went on to act in the golden age of Hollywood. I want to say I've seen him in other stuff. And it was directed by, I want to say Louis Milestone and it's really good. I mean, it's so far above the second Best Picture winner in terms of just
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah.
And it'll do things that are a little offbeat. Like there's this one sequence where one of the comrades is, and you know the story. You've seen a version at least of this movie. Um, One of the comrades is dying, and they give his boots to somebody else, and the new soldier that has the boots is so excited. He says, I'm gonna have no problem marching in battle with these new boots. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. And then you see him marching, like smiling, and you see him get shot down, and then the
Oh my
next
gosh.
soldier like grabs his boots, and you just see the boots being passed from soldier to soldier for a while.
Yeah.
And so it'll do things like that that are, they're experimenting with the form a lot more than what you had in maybe like Wings or Broadway Melody or I don't know what I was going around this time. It's 1930, so it's young Hollywood for sure. But there was another one that came out, I want to say in like the 70s or 80s it had John Boy from the Waltons. Did you ever see that
Okay.
show?
No, no. I
So
know
he
of
was,
it, but I've never seen it.
yeah, so he was, I guess, hot snot back then, and he was of the the remake, or you should say maybe the second adaptation
Yeah.
of the book. And then you'll be most familiar, I think, with the third one, the Burger one, that came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
Um, but I like this the best of the three, having seen all three of them. Funny, the one that they showed us in school when we read the book was the middle one. Of course, before the
The remake.
Edward Berger one came out. So
Yeah. So I of course that's a classic. I really really love the Edward Berger one. I thought that one was just really great. I think you didn't like it, right? Or you
well, I think I looked back. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. So I
okay.
I liked it. It
Enough.
just
Yeah.
actually the story itself is not all that interesting to me. I think what worked for me about that one, of
Yeah.
course, it was visually beautiful, but the main friendship between the two soldiers, I think
Yeah.
it's names is Kat and Paul, and their camaraderie in the new one worked well for me. Also, in this one worked really well for me. played
Yeah.
very different in both of them. But I really like the movie, and I'm gonna start in on the fourth Best Picture winner uh,
What is
here
that?
soon too. It's called Cimarron, so I'll report back on that one.
Cimarron. Okay. Oh yeah, that dude. That's actually an interesting thing to go back and watch all the Best Picture films that you haven't seen.
It
Um,
is cool. It's fun.
I I want to take this time, like, before I start, watching 2026 movies more, to kind of go back and watch all these movies, these older films that I've never seen, uh, out of the past.
Yeah,
Yeah, and there's just, like, I use Roger Ebert's great movies list as kind of like as a guide, just to kind of like, oh, okay, I
yeah.
haven't seen that one, or oh, I've seen this one. One that I would recommend you watching, man. I don't know if you where you can find it, but I love it, dude. It's one of my favorite movies. It's like 80 minutes, very short. I think you would really dig it. It's called Monsieur Here, or Higher.
Okay.
Monsieur Here. Dude. It's phenomenal. I absolutely love that movie.
What era is
Um,
that from?
it's from the 80s or the 90s.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Noted. Noted. I mean, I've got kind of a little list going that I'm chewing on, um, and eventually, I think if me and Lori start watching together again, we'll start swapping again.
yeah, just
And
kind
of
of
course,
picking and
I'm
choosing.
watching with Chloe. Last night we watched Pinocchio. Oh my goodness.
Oh man,
Oh my goodness, man. This movie is so good. It's just
yeah,
further solidifying my feeling Golden Age Disney is my Disney.
yeah.
I do appreciate the Renaissance.
It,
And but just those early ones really hit
yeah.
for me.
It's kind of scary too, man.
It
Uh,
is. It's terrifying. And one of the ways that I kind of calibrated that with her is a lot of times I'll just talk through those moments, and
yeah,
I'll just kind of like, I feel like she can borrow my reaction. So I'll say, oh, like, oh, he needs Jiminy Cricket to come. And, we'll just kind of just talk through it like that.
yeah,
But for me as an adult, the Pleasure Island scene is very scary.
yeah. That's
You
that.
got these boys getting turned. They're drinking, they're smoking, they're destroying stuff, and then they're getting turned into donkeys, and they're just crying out for their moms.
Yeah,
But it's dark.
it's a
But
dark movie for sure, man. I don't know if we had talked about it. I had watched, so two
whoa.
things. I had watched The Fox and the Hound. Did we talk about that?
No, I don't think we did, but Chloe watched it recently too.
Yeah, dude, that movie just gets me every time. Like, that's one of my favorites. I don't think it gets a lot of credit. It also, a young Kurt Russell doing a voice, and yeah, man, I love that movie. Very sad. And then last night, we watched we ended up watching Rugrats in Paris.
Oh my goodness, dude. What
Dude,
a blast in the past. Talk about
uh,
our like 90s, 2000s nostalgia hit.
yeah, man, I forget that movie opens up like The Godfather, man.
Oh, does it? So there's a lot
Yeah,
more references you could catch this time
yeah,
as an
there's a
older.
lot more, dude. There's Lady and the Tramp. There's
That's
just
funny.
there's so many. I was surprised. I forgot
So,
how funny they are.
can you remind me, were there more than one feature film for Rugrats?
So there's the Rugrats movie is number one. Then there's
Okay.
Rugrats in Paris. That's
Is the
number two.
Rugrats movie the one that really focuses on Chucky's lack of a mother?
That's Rugrats in Paris. Yeah, that one's
Oh, really?
beautiful.
Okay.
Dude,
That's the one I remember.
that song, I want a mom to last forever.
Huh.
I want a
Who does the
mom.
song?
I don't know. I meant to look it up last night, but I had Nova in my arms, and so I was like, I
Was
was
there
just.
like, what? Does this sound familiar? Rugrats Gone Wild? Does that sound
That's
familiar?
the third one.
Okay.
Rugrats gone. No, it's Rugrats Go Wild. Yeah.
Okay. What is that about?
That's the third one. So that one is whenever they cross over with the Thornberries. They
Okay,
meet the
that is such a
Thornberries.
crazy, because I don't see those two properties going together.
And
But
yet and yet they do. Dude. So I didn't watch. So I gotta finish Rugrats in Paris, and then I'm gonna watch Rugrats Go Wild. I didn't watch the first one mainly because I just had seen that movie many times. I may go back to it, but I had more of an urge to watch Rugrats Go
What
in
about
Paris.
Rugrats All Grown Up? Is that a movie or is that just
That's
a?
that's a series.
Okay, that's like a spin-off series.
Yeah, it's a spin-off series.
That's weird. Okay, so the reason I asked about Go Wild, yeah, I thought it was the Thornberrys, but what I what I remember is the Wild Thornberrys feature film had I want to say it had a Paul Simon song and it
I'm
like
not
won an
sure.
Oscar.
I'm not
Um,
sure.
I think it might have won an Oscar, dude, for the song, best original song.
Yeah, that's something that I want to look up. But they did have the Wild Thornberrys movie. Did you watch that?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about.
No, oh, so I okay. I thought you were referring to the Rugrats Go Wild one.
No, 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 no. I don't think I actually saw that one. I just remember the title. And was there any of the other Disney shows from that era that got feature films? I know that those two properties did.
Oh, okay. So that's Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
All right.
What did I
So
say?
you said Disney, Walt
Oh, my
Disney.
bad.
So
Yeah, sorry. Any other Nickelodeon shows
yes.
from that era
Oh yeah.
that got
So
movies?
you got one of my favorites, Jimmy Neutron.
Okay,
Awesome.
that's right. I
Uh,
always think of that as after that era, but I guess it is contemporary with it.
yeah, it's part of the
But
era.
actually, dude, I learned recently from listening to the Goods of Film podcast that Jimmy Neutron was a movie first and then a show.
Yes, yes, correct. It was a movie first. I remember I got the his whenever they go out to space, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That was around the time. That was one of the only Christmas gifts I ever received. A good Christmas gift where it was Jimmy Neutron on his little spaceship,
That's
and
right. And we did
uh
this back and forth.
Burger King did that, if I'm not mistaken. But oh my gosh, just bringing back so many memories.
Jimmy Neutron
Anyways, yeah, Jimmy.
wins.
So Jimmy Neutron, Hey Arnold, uh,
Did I get the movie?
Hey Arnold. Yep,
I didn't know that.
yep. It got a movie. Recess, but that was Disney. And then you got Doug. Do you remember Doug?
Yeah, that had a movie, but that
Yep,
wasn't. That wasn't Nickelodeon.
that's Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay, okay. I don't know. I always thought Doug was Nickelodeon because it felt, I
it
don't
has a
know,
Nick.
it just felt a little bit more darker, I guess, something more edgier. But dude, I remember did you watch Arthur? Hey,
Yeah, I watched Arthur.
so I love Arthur. I've always wanted them to do a remake of that, like a movie remake.
A movie remake of Arthur?
Yeah, that would be
That's
so cool.
like a PBS, basically, a public broadcasting show, I want to say.
Dude, a lot of people know that. You got the Bernstein Bears.
Is
Um,
Bernstein Bears PBS?
I want to say yes. I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. That's some of those kind of exist in that in between space. I'm not sure, but I don't have any real desire to see an Arthur movie.
I would, dude. That would be awesome. I could just picture it in my head, just like the way they would character design, and it would be so cool, dude. I remember staying home from school, laying down watching Arthur, watching Caillou.
Oh yeah, yeah, Caillou.
Dude, Caillou was a menace, dude.
Was he? I thought he was a good kid.
Yeah, no, dude. And in hindsight, he was a menace.
If you say
Now,
so.
yeah,
What about Will?
now that I look back, he's kind of a beep, you know.
Man, I would never have said that about him.
Dude, is that Chloe in the background?
Yeah, it's Chloe, Lori, and Hank all out here.
Dude, Hank's talking too. He's over there already talking.
No, he's not saying much.
Aw, little Hank, dude. Well, dude, I'm just getting home. I know you want to spend time with the kids, and I know I'm gonna spend time with Milo, dude. Dude, tomorrow's a major day. It's his first day going to daycare, man.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be different.
Yeah,
So
man.
Vanessa's going back to work?
Yeah, Vanessa goes back to work tomorrow. She's both excited but also very sad.
Yeah,
She doesn't want to, she doesn't want to leave him, but she also misses her friends and misses, just everyone at work. And me and her were discussing this, that like I think it's good for people to have like have things outside of family, right? That's why people have friends, have a little social life. It's important to kind of, I think it makes you appreciate your family more.
I guess so, man. What about the pioneers? They didn't have that.
That's true. That's true. They had was each other. Well, Mitch,
Changing.
I'll let you go, man, but we'll talk more tomorrow, dude. I'll see you later.
Shit.